I'm kind of worried that this is kind of like the remnants of Michael, like everything that was left of him after he got like pulverized by a lightning strike or something. Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Good Company campaign. And welcome back to Eye in the Sky, where we are now finally set to actually start scratching away at the second trophy of this campaign mission. Still got this stuff out here, which apparently nobody felt like picking that up. Still very annoyed about that. I'm going to need to hunt down whoever that was and kick them straight out of this factory. But that said, we did actually set up everything, if I remember correctly, in the last episode to start properly selling our new drone model now, which is the DGU Mavic STE. So, yeah, I am just going to get this thing ramped up for the time being, and we are going to wait for these last few supplies of the old drone to be sold before I make some last final adjustments right here to this whole logistics thing. So the old model is obviously going to go. I am going to up the space that we have here for the new model, and well, then the only thing we are going to be missing, I've got absolutely no clue what it is. I think it is the new chassis, isn't it? Yes. So, do we have that here yet? We do apparently not have that in stock just yet. We have people out somewhere making that kind of stuff, supposedly. But yeah, you can see it right here. So that will actually be taking a quick minute, because people do actually have to start catching up first. What I don't quite get here... Wait a second. Why are you waiting for a metal button? Oh, are you the person that... Oh, wait! I'm missing a person! No! Okay, should probably get that going then. I really thought she was working on that welding table, but obviously that was very much not the case. Now, does look like we're missing metal sundries at the moment, but here we go. Okay, so, basic metal case, done. Hardened metal case being made, and look at that, that's actually pretty cool. These welding tables do have a bit of a welding animation to them. There's obviously kind of the welding gear missing that welding animation. You can really just see that little bit of a welding flash, and you know, people are totally missing all the safety equipment. So much about being a good company and everything. But you know, at the very least, that stuff seems to be happening quite nicely. Now, what I am also still not seeing is my courier. That should be going back and forth between these pallets. Did I actually hire somebody for that courier route? Probably not, right? Probably not. Just asking that question, I can already kind of estimate. No, we've got somebody here. Michael. We got Michael Ibrahimovic. And he's totally absent from the factory. Where's Michael at? Can somebody tell me where Michael is at? I've got no clue. This is a bit weird and worrying. We should have a Michael... Is that the remnants of Michael or something? Oh. Oh, no. Wait, I've got my other courier dude out here still, right? Where's Michael at? Can I see an employee list somewhere? I can. Michael. Where is Michael at? Can I jump to him? I can't. Is there no way to jump to people? I'm kind of worried that this is kind of like the remnants of Michael, like everything that was left of him after he got like pulverized by a lightning strike or something. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now, because obviously he's nowhere to be seen out here. There's the stuff that he should be actually transporting. Guys, I think that my courier just vanished. What the heck? Okay, it looks like my courier just got, like, I don't know, abducted by aliens or something. As we're already searching away at the Barn 52 thingy, like, apparently, they just decided to abduct him to hamper our efforts of finding out what's really going on in that Barn 52. Let's get a new employee for this. It's actually weird, very, very weird, isn't it? See, now we've got a courier going back and forth. I've got absolutely no clue what that just was, but it does look like our courier dude actually vanished, which is super, super weird, but okay. So, well, one way or another, I think that's something that I'll just report as a bug and see what the devs have to say about it. Maybe that is something that's already known. But here we go now. Courier going back and forth. First case actually already here, and that means that our newest DJU Mavic STE is going to start being produced. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be standing right here. I'm just going to be picking every single one of those up. I actually need to throw all this into somewhere though, because I need an empty inventory for this. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to place a big shelving rack right here. It is theoretically not in reach, but yeah. So for some reason, even though it's not in reach, I can still plunk stuff into it. So that's great. I'm just going to empty my inventory out like that. And I am going to keep standing here and picking up all the new drones that we have. I'm going to be filling up my inventory bar. And then once it's full, I'm going to start actually selling these off to make sure that we actually are able to hit the 20 a month. Because if you can remember, the whole assembly frequency out here was actually pretty slow. So I wasn't quite sure if we were going to be able to hit that mark. So that said, I'm going to get to doing that. That is probably going to be taking me a few minutes now. I don't want to bore you guys with it. So I'll place a quick cut right here and I'll be right back with you. Alright everybody, and I'm back, and as you can see, I actually only have 2 drones in my inventory right now, so it is actually pretty close, even with me filling up my inventory. But I think I had like 6 drones in the inventory from my first Monday, and right now I had to wait all the way till the end of the week to even get 4 drones into my inventory to be able to hit that target. So even with me filling up my inventory, we just about really hit this target. But well, with that little bit of trickery, we are now good, and we've hit our target right there, which means here's our second trophy for this mission. But we are not done yet, obviously. So something went terribly wrong, Ace. We managed to fly inside the inner sanctum. Dan. And we took pictures, but they weren't from this world. Glittering lights, strange warped faces, smoke everywhere. I'm sure there was just something going wrong with it. Like, Dan! No, I'm sure of it. Lucky and Martin have made contact with extraterrestrial life. I'm sure there's something else behind this, isn't there? Listen, it was just the disco party in the barn. I saw the poster on the farm's gate. Dan Spawn 52 with special guest DJ Lucky. No aliens at all? Yeah. Don't be deceived. Those extraterrestrials are shifty. We need a 100% proof. Our pictures are shaky and almost unrecognizable. Our next drones must be more agile and stable in order to snap, sufficient photographic evidence. We need to open the eyes of the world to this unearthly activity. I give up. Do whatever you need to. I'll meet you later. Excellent. Come on, Ace. We're going on another mission. So, now that is the mission that we already saw in the last episode of actually getting 20 a month out there with a mobility of at least 6.0. It does not look like we do have any other requirements besides that. Right, so like all the other alt requirements are apparently dropped, so nothing to worry about there anymore, and I think that does make it somewhat easy for us, to be honest. So we can just go back to the blueprint designer, we can duplicate this thing, we can edit it, and well, firstly I'm going to change the name because it's not going to be the E for extended range anymore. It's going to be the let's call it F. No, let's call it the UF for ultra fast. And, well, so as far as I get that mission, we can actually just drop this AM radio link then. And we can instead just go ahead and get, like, another stepper motor in there and be happy with it. So we will obviously need to up our whole production for that kind of stuff, but that should work out. That said, holy moly, that's close to the weight limit, but we are still good. Market appeal is absolute trash, but I'm sure that through a good bunch of discounts, we can still push our product out there, and honestly, we really don't mind the money that much anymore. We're at $500,000 right now, which I think is pretty great, and that does probably give us a lot of flexibility. So that's going to be it. The DJU Mavic S2UF, the final model of our lineup, and I do actually want to give it a final last design. So well, Thing's so funky. No, I would like to stay with this one. I think this one looks pretty cool. We're gonna go Polaroid Party today. I know there's Professional Black, and I know Professional Black probably looks better than that even. Yeah, somewhat, I think. But, you know, that's then going to be something to eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, do in free play. I've got absolutely no clue, obviously, what kind of drone we are going to be getting, because there's 2 variants, but if we're going to go that way, that's going to be the design we're going to be using. That said, let's finish this design. Here we go, and let's set up another production for these medium stepper motors. So, question first and foremost maybe being, can we just increase our current production by upgrading workbenches or something? It does look like we can. That would actually be super nice if we can actually get the amount of inflows going that we need. That is the question though, I suppose. Wait, this is, okay, so we've only got, we've only got 1 table set up for that, but that's fine, I suppose. With the whole production speeds that we're going with at the moment, I think that's totally fine. Now the question is, with the metal sunrays, we've got 10. I don't think, like, we're not using them for much of anything else anymore. Actually, we're using them for this. Maybe I need to get another table going for the metal sunrays. I think that may be a good idea. We've got a bit of space right here now that we don't have the case production anymore, so we can probably get that going. That's it. Let's go and upgrade these tables. Oh, look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. I really, really like it. I think the whole lamp color is maybe a bit oversaturated compared to the rest, but other than that, really cool initial table design right there. I think really good start right there. But that said, so let's go and get another basic workbench out here that we will place just out there. We will go and make metal sunrays in that one as well. I do know we don't quite have the rod frequency that we would need, but I'm pretty confident that we are close enough on that kind of thing. Now, do we have auto logistics going here still? It does look like it. So in theory, we should be fine, right? This thing should be pulling from here, putting into here. Yeah, okay, I mean, that's fine. And then that goes into there, and that gets reused out there. Now, we've got this, we've got that. That should all be very fine and dandy. I'm going to actually up the bandwidth. Proper way again. I'm going to up the bandwidth off the metal plates just to make sure that we got enough of those in there. And other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's change the actual design that we are using here to the STUF then. Let's, let me sell off the last few, I suppose, of the old design, and then, well, maybe we can actually already reroute these things real quick, or just check that they are rerouted. So I would be going to 5 here. Oh wait, we already have the new one in here. Okay, that's actually very interesting. I don't think it did that before the logistics system, so that's maybe the whole auto logistics becoming a bit more intelligent with the recent patches. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, so that's pretty nice. I really like that. We've also got the STUF in there now, so yeah, pretty happy overall. Pretty happy, pretty good, pretty fine and dandy. So he is already apparently making the STUFs, which is absolutely mad. Actually not, because obviously we do have some stepper motors in here already, so that's pretty good. Let me just double check what our assembly time is now. 1.5 days. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty fine. We've got 1 STE in here still. I'm just going to start and accumulate these things again, to be honest. And, well, then we can maybe even get the 3rd trophy done today. So, no. God, there's 1 logistics worker, you know? The logistics workers are always super fast when you can't use it. There's this 1 logistics worker out here, which literally, his only thing that he seems to keep doing is pulling these things away from me instantly whenever this guy puts some new drones in there. I absolutely hate it. He's done that to me 15 times in the last run, and it does seem that he very much enjoys himself and loves to keep doing that to me right here. But, well, so, yeah, I'm actually kind of confident that we can maybe finish off this mission today. That said, though, I am going to keep chilling here, pulling these drones out, eventually selling them off, and hopefully we can actually hit that target today. So without further ado, I'm going to place another quick cut for you. No! Again! I keep doing it to me. Oh, guys, it's like they're having so much fun doing that to me. I don't even know what to say. But that said, I am going to be placing another quick cut for you all right here, and I hope I'll see you after the cut. Alright, everybody. Hello, and welcome back from the cut. So, as you all can see, I am now doing a bit better. So I did actually wait a bit longer this time, actually totally fill up my inventory and fill up like 2 slots in this shelving rack before I even started selling things off. Then I had like a little incident where I totally forgot to put a discount on these drones to actually be able to sell enough of them, but that is now fixed. As you can see, we have sold 19 out of 24 this month, and we are now just coming up on the last day of the week, and then we are going to be good, and we will actually be done with this campaign mission, which I am going to be super happy about, because it did take us a very long while, I have to say.
Ears ready. A company is gaining momentum. Worth keeping an eye on them.
Exactly. So, well, there we go. Level successful, eye in the sky. Sold at least 20 camera drones per month with a mobility of at least 6.0. And with that said, we are now done with all 3 trophies, which is absolutely awesome. The only thing is, I would really like to see the end of this storyline. Is he going to say something now? He's not. Well, you know, I really want to know, does he now admit defeat, or is he still very much thinking something weird going on in Barn 52? Come on, developers. I need an answer to this. Mark, if you're watching, let me know down below. What is happening? What is the end to this storyline? I need to know the answer. But well, so that said, that has been it for this campaign mission. Really happy about that. We are actually done. We have achieved all 3 of these trophies. So let's go and return to the actual map and check out the next one on the list, which will be Topple the Top. That thing already looks so cool. That looks like a UFO. Is that going to be what I'm going to be working in? I would absolutely love that. It does look like that is about the last campaign mission that is currently available. Then we've obviously also still got the challenges up and running. We have done Module Mania, but other than that, Welfare, Survival, Pocket Conquest, there's a lot of these challenges still around that we can maybe have a look into eventually as well. But for the time being, that is going to be the last mission in the campaign. So, Topple the Top then. The hazy pink smog is painfully familiar. This is Bloomville, alright? Good County's capital. The Summer Cyber Games Festival is in town, and so the whole place is buzzing. A spectacular display of technology and athletics is about to unfold, and the mayor needs your help. Interesting. Oh, robotic assistance. That sounds pretty cool. Certainly something that we haven't had the chance to have a look into yet in free play. As you guys can remember, with 0.7, I actually moved on to a new play file, and we're currently only like in the place of, I think, courier bots. So certainly a bit of a way to go there still, but we are apparently going to get ourselves into robotic assistance. Sell at least 40, sell at least 5 with a processing power of at least 6, and sell at least 5 with a polished bond chassis. Okay, so very interesting. Let's get ourselves into that and let's have a look at this new mission. Hopefully also, okay, not the cool building that we saw right there. That would have been absolutely great, like the little bit of a cherry on top right here, but as you can see, that's like a little arcade, and we're actually not going to be working. I would have absolutely loved that, but I suppose like a circular building doesn't really fit in with the whole blocky approach that we take in Good Company too nicely. At least not at the moment. Maybe that's going to be something sometime. Would be pretty cool. But yeah, so we are going to be working in here, and this seems to be the major then, doesn't? Like, is that her? I suppose. Welcome to Bloomville, budding entrepreneur. I bet you're here to support the Summer Cyber Games. Oh, it's just another tinker from the backcountry. Thanks. Wait. Did I actually accidentally just skip that by accidentally right-clicking? It's, can we restart that? If I go and start now, can we read that again? Yes, we can. Okay, let's try that again, alright? Don't accidentally right-click that, by the way. That apparently makes this whole dialogue disappear. So, just another tinker from the backcountry. That's honestly not too charming of a way to call me, is it? Angie, be a darling and call Dave. Tell him I'll be there in 5 minutes. This won't take long. Wow. Samir and her entourage. We're about to hit the big leagues. Anyway, where was I? Ah yes, welcome to Bloomville and the Summer Cyber Games. I'm afraid I don't have much time to spend on pleasantries. I'm pretty occupied. And now I skipped something again. The air is pretty ripe. We're going to have a look into what we just skipped there in a second. I guess that's not our problem though. We've got the games to prepare for. I've just got the thing to get us started. Medium stepper motors. Hey. Okay, so what was she saying? What was she saying? It's just unlocked. The Summer Cyber Games are about to kick off and there's a horrible smell wafting all over the town. Okay, yeah, so that's... Okay, alright. Robotic pipe cleaner. Very interesting. Okay, so we need to craft at least 50 medium stepper motors, which is a lot of them, not gonna lie, but I'm supposing that we can very well use that for our robot construction later on then. So let's set up a good basis right there, I think. Let's go with 2 courier pallets already, so we've got a sellout pallet ready to go, and well, then we can just start setting things up. So let's look at the recipe first and foremost. I'm pretty sure we need to start with small stepper motors, most likely. So let's have a look at those. Yep, exactly. So we will need metal sundries. Okay, so that's just like all the basic tables that we are all probably very much used to by now. That said, we always just have the tinker table for gears. Do we have something better for that now? We do! We've got the mechanics workbench. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So, let's go and make 1, 2... I will make a third one, because as we just saw on the other campaign right there, we could actually very much use that. I'm going to get this setup going right here, I think. But we could very much use that, because I actually used 2 metal sundry tables and 1... rod table there in the end in that other campaign mission we just came from. I'm gonna actually place that thing right there so we can place a tinker table right there, and then I will actually need more, won't I? Actually, I don't even want a tinker table. I would like... Wait, what? Can you make gears in that workstation now? That's a new thing, isn't it? Yes, you can make gears in a basic workbench now. Very interesting. It's certainly very, very new. Good to know, though. Very good to know. But, well, that said, we will be making gears right there. We'll be making metal rods right there. And we'll be making metal sunrays all over the place out here. And then in the very end, what I will also need would be... I'm just going to make another basic workbench right here, and we'll need one for mechanical parts. So that should be everything for, like, initial inputs for all this stuff. I'm going to set up some shelves right here. I'm just going to block this door off, I think, with another table. Then, which actually I'm not sure I need another table right now. I could just actually go out here, and we can have a look at just working with these things. Small DC motors, medium DC motors. Yeah, let's just work with these. So we will make 2 right here for the time being. And we will make small stepper motors right here. We'll make medium stepper motors right there. We'll just get like a small shelving rack going in the middle. And that's going to be that. Now we will just need some employees out here. And then things should be able to get rolling. So I am going to go and hire people for all this. I'm going to go for the logistics zone. I already hired 3 people because I'm already very sure this zone will eventually get very, very busy. I am going to up the buy order on this thing by a bunch. I'm going to get the logistics only thing for the medium stepper motor out there. And we're going to make this one a sell order. So all these logistics only things can honestly leave. I don't need them. I really only need the final product out here, so that can all be deleted. And that thing too can very much be deleted. Okay, so with all that said and done, there's a bunch of metal coming in right there. Did I make that 4x? Did I make that 2? That's a bit weird. Well, that's a lot of stuff, I'll have to say. But well, so that's an initial setup going right there. We will be crafting a bunch of those, 50 it seems, so it will be a lot of stuff to take on, but that is something to do in the next episode. But with that said, we've got lots of stuff done today. We've got the other campaign mission now finally done, and we are out here in the very last one for this Good Company campaign. So I do hope that you all enjoyed this episode very much, and if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below, And if you're new around here and did enjoy this episode and would like to stay around for more, also definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. And that said, as always, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you'll have a great day, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.